ground isn't that easy, but this is a good shot. It's got piece of this track, how much it's going to turn.
Brings out the sweep and there's no one there. One bounce into the fence.
That's good batting. He's seen the field. And I like Ravi the field that he first had.
And the batsman is forced to play a shot. Backs away and carves it through cover. It's a big over. 15 runs coming of it. Cut away. Pick that slower one. There was room on offer.
Sometimes with the slower one, you want to go hard. Just waited on it that bit long.
Slower one again. In the same area again.
It's a very good start. You mentioned earlier, it's a dicey track, but they don't want the bowlers to settle. This is the values of not committing yourself. Predetermining what shot you want to placement.
Superbly done. How good is that? From Yashasvi Jaiswal. Pace on this time. Just a late tap.
Even this one here, just trying to go gas on. No third man. So again, it's a free hit. So it's actually 3 free hits in a row. Because you've had off-pace delivery, which had width. Ass on, no third man.
Oh my word. As a bowler, what do you do?
Well, he's toying with the fielders. He's taken off here, Jaiswal, 30 of just 16. Well, he's simply getting owned here. Paying the price here.
This time to the left of the man. Another 6. 50 up for India.
Well, this is excellent batting. It's one thing. It's been quite outstanding. A couple of sixes, this much flatter, but going the distance. You've got the
यशस्वी जायसवाल ने क्या कमाल की बैटिंग की है. यहाँ पर कमाल किया है ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने. पहली बॉल पर स्वागत किया एक जोरदार शॉट के साथ. 4 रन मिलेंगे.
तरह कदमों का इस्तेमाल और बहुत ही थोड़ा इनसाइड आउट जरूर था, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा टाइमिंग किया और गेंद सीधी बाउंड्री लाइन के.
ऑस्ट्रेलियाई गेंदबाजों को अपनी स्ट्रेंथ पर बल्लेबाजी करते हैं. यशस्वी जायसवाल अपनी ताकत को पहचानते हैं. एक और जोरदार शॉट. क्या शानदार टाइमिंग इस बार और देखने को मिला. हल्की सी फ्लाइट थी. हिटिंग जोन में बॉल पिच हुई. कलाइयों का बहुत अच्छा इस्तेमाल किया और आप देख सकते हैं जो गैप मौजूद था लॉन्ग ऑन और मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में, उसका सदुपयोग किया. 4 रन जुटाए.
नसीहत सिखाई. ये शॉर्ट पिच थी ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर और बैकफुट पर पंच किया ऑफ साइड.
दोनों के बीच में अगर तालमेल आप स्थापित कर सकते हैं तो बेहतर परिणाम प्राप्त किए जा सकते हैं. फिर से बॉल को पुल किया. फील्डर मौजूद नहीं है. 4 रन मिलेंगे. और निराश अपने कप्तान की तरफ देखा भी उन्होंने अभी तक.
ये शॉर्ट पिच गेंद, देखिए उनकी रफ्तार तो इतनी है नहीं, लेकिन फिर भी शॉर्ट पिच जिद्दी जायसवाल हिटर था. उनका दूसरा नाम है. और इस बार लेट कट किया बहुत ही खूबसूरती के साथ. फिर 4 रन. और क्या जगह ढूंढी उन्होंने, जितनी प्रशंसा की जाए कम. और जायसवाल के 50 रन पूरे हो गए. बल्ला ऊपर उठाकर सभी को रन स्ट्राइक जो.
जोरदार शॉट खेलने की कोशिश, लेकिन इस बार स्टोक के ऊपर नियंत्रण स्थापित नहीं रख पाए और यशस्वी जायसवाल के रूप में बॉल सीम पर पिच हुई. बॉल की पिच तक नहीं पहुंच पाए थे. जोरदार शॉट खेलने की कोशिश की, लेकिन बॉल हवा में थर्ड मैन क्षेत्र.
he gets away with it.
Again, it's for Sean Abbott. It's very expensive in his first. Go shot again.
Oh, good feeling.
Almost got that boundary. Ruturaj.
Well, he went for 20. Really good piece of fielding. Tim David running around. He's a big unit. He's anywhere near a 8-9 run and over tight wicket.
Dropped half a chance there. Difficult one. But again, the length. Keep an eye out on that. It's a lot fuller.
You can add another, maybe 1 or 2 onto the actual scoreboard. the run rate. Just because of that factor line, the grippers won't be able to hold the ball. Be difficult in the field, and the pace on. Bowling cutters with the new ball when it's brilliant short ball from Sean Abbott. Right out Kishan, got it to head high. He swatted it away. Just wonder whether someone a little bit quicker than Adam Zampa could have got to that with a dive. He pulled out probably stride early.
Single to finish the over. And a good comeback for Sean Abbott. 7 from that. 101 for 1 after.
Not a bad one-handed shot, actually. Could have called for one. Hangover from the World Cup. I mean, it's so hard to mentally take a break, to be up for it. Nathan Ellis bowls a little bit more into power play than he's used to, because he's generally more outside the power play and back end of the inning. Bowling, great bowling, Dog. And that's where, by not picking Berendorf, they give these guys an opportunity. It might be that Zampa players.
Hit it in the gap. That's good fielding again from Steve Smith. It's quick to cut the angle. 9 of the last 5 overs. Especially the spinners. They've done it.
All of a sudden, the faster ones will be more difficult. Bang, crunched away. Let's have a look at the pace of that. I think it's a slower one as well, and it's been smoked. K's an hour, Hados. That's not quick at all. And it was asking to be hit. Straight into the arc of Ishan Kishan. He doesn't miss out on those. Once again, Australia paid the price.
I'll need a bit more time to explain that, but what an attempt there. Out there in the deep by Ellis.
One of the first things that we said when we were out there doing the pitch report is how hard this outfield is. Ellis screaming away under his right, just can't land a mid on it. Does get the distance, just couldn't get a mid on it. The birthday boy.
So back into the attack, 15 off the first over for Maxwell.
And Ravi, when the ball is spinning, big.
That's coming into the commentary box. Bang! Just needed a little more space. I might have just reached there. That's a big hit. Straight as an arrow.
That was the closest thing I've ever seen to a commentary catch ever, Ravi. You literally could have picked this out of the booth. There wasn't glass in front of us. I'm calling that you're going to take a specky here. Roost it up in here.
And swept away fine. This is good batting. Very controlled on this occasion. So the hit down the ground, then the sweep. So again, some momentum for India.
It's a poor ball and a poor over at this stage. To back up his first poor over as well. This is a free hit. Wides everywhere. Lofted up into the slot. He's getting punished.
As he was looking to come in this direction again.
Just very quickly again, never enough time in T20 game, but when the ball's spinning, it creates so many different angles around the ground for power hitters. You know, you can go predominantly through the ball to the side that it's spinning at pace. When it's not turning.
Another one, just clears long on. This time it's Gaikwad. And another big over this. 20 so far, still one ball to go. And look at this. Bang. Really solid composure, just good contact. Always had the distance there. He's always going to just carry when he released his hands through the ball. 20 runs, it's a big over. We saw Abbott go for 24.
44 now. They've set themselves up for, this could well be 220, 215, 220. Go! It's a no ball. Ishan Kishan. Ruturaj Gaikwad wanted to. So no ball signal. Ishan Kishan will get the opportunity. Gets away with it. Position here, 147 for 1. That's big. Very big into the crowd. He set himself up beautifully.
Yeah, this is superb batting. Yes, it's not easy for the bowlers. We could see that in the last over. Glenn Maxwell, the ball was slipping out of his hand. Tanvir Sangha, on the other hand, has operated well under the conditions. Not a bad delivery. It's just that the position he gets into was the perfect ball for that shot for Ishan Kishan. Moves in, sets himself up. The ball slides on nicely onto the middle of the bat.
Big overs, 12s, 14s, 15s. Saw it even in the first game in Visakhapatnam. He does pack a punch when he hits it, Ishan Kishan. That's in the air. It's into the crowd. It's a half century for Ishan Kishan, and it's come up just 29. So back-to-back 50s. Jaiswal's was a scintillating innings, and this one matches that. 51 of 29.
Well, it's a superb half century, and it's also a superb partnership. Ruturaj Gaikwad's done an exceptional job as well of just being able to maximise Ishan Kishan's deliveries faced. He's played smart cricket. Both of these guys have played really intelligent cricket. Hasn't just been boom crash operating. It's been real finesse as well. Using the pace at times, using the lack of spin, using the wicket that's now just sliding on with the dew. Really quality.
Absolutely, and it just goes to show a right-hand, left-hand batting combination.
Hopes of flying back.
Back-to-back 50s for Ishan Kishan. Just carrying on from where he left in Visakhapatnam. Some powerful strikes. Loves the onside. This a big six down the ground. He constantly moving around the crease, using his feet, staying back, just not allowing the bowlers to settle. And that 50 came of just 29 balls. He's not timed this. This is he had to stretch out to reach it. Doesn't get the distance, but he's done his job here. So Australia strike. It was important they get the breakthrough.
Much better planning, much better bowling. Taking away from dangerous onside play of Ishan Kishan is such a key strategy. Probably if he'd left this, it would have been well and truly a wide. It was bound on the wicket. He launched himself off his feet, but even so, he's so dominant with his bottom hand that it's impossible to generate power through the offside. So the dangerous Ishan Kishan brings his partnership of 87 to a close. Superb innings.
So the skipper comes out to the middle. And he's away with 6 off the first ball.
much in the last game, and in his inimitable style, Surya Kumar Yadav off the mark.
It's not an easy shot to play, especially to get that kind of distance.
Straight down the ground, and that's a biggie.
Well, he's picked up from where he left off in Vizag. First ball 6, and then another one here off Zampa. What a player. Just gets enough length to work with. Just a beautiful swing of the bat. Just effortless in the end. Just going back to your comment, Murali, the openers, their job is to go out there and assess what the conditions are like in that first 6 to 12 balls. If you've got experience, they can make that decision pretty quickly.
Possibly a blessing in disguise, because it's going to be a dry ball for the bowlers.
A harder one as well.
I would rather go with the dry ball. Because with a wet ball, you don't know where the ball's going to land. We saw what happened with Maxwell. Tanvir Sangha had bowled so beautifully, and suddenly 1 over, he went for a lock. And even here, that ball, as a bowler, you're thinking that this is where you want the ball to land, but it's landed somewhere else.
Behind the screen.
And under edge, and that slides through. And that'll be Ruturaj Gaikwad's third half century in 16 games for India.
A very good innings from Ruturaj. Very sensible, measured innings. He made sure he's got one end while the others have gone after the bowlers. Where it was Jaiswal or Ishan Kishan. But from the other end it was Ruturaj Gaikwad. 51 of 39. Still up.
It's very tough for any bowler to not have deep point. Chipped. Aerial and taken comfortably. Made it look very easy. Did Marcus Stoinis. There was a lot of hang time on it. And he had to run backwards, and it's a fabulous catch by the Australian all-rounder.
A big wicket this. Surya, really good, sensible bowling. Staying away from his hitting zone, slower delivery, and a good catch to boot. Running backwards, Stoinis. A big wicket this, an important one. The Indian captain's got to go. 19 of 10, it's 189.
For Australia, we all know how deadly Surya Kumar Yadav can be, but Iceman Rinku walks in with 14 deliveries left.
Yeah, perfect timing and perfect platform for someone like Rinku to come out there and express himself.
And gets off the mark straight away. The top 3 getting to seen as a death over specialist has gone for 31 of the 2 overs that he bowled. And with that good over that Nathan Ellis bowled, I'm assuming that he'll be the one.
Up in the ring here.
Goes onside. Effort in the deep by Josh Inglis. Sean Abbott is getting a pounding tonight.
Well, he's asking for trouble with this field because mid-on is up in the ring. He's going slow into the surface, but it's not wide enough. It needs to get out towards that wide line so that Rinku Singh can't drag it out to that vacant deep mid-wicket boundary. India.
Change in field, deep point, in position. And he goes straight because it's a full bungler. Has been put away.
That's a phenomenal shot. That maximum brings up the 200 for India as well. But how did he manage to get under the ball? It's almost Yorker length. No, that was a full toss, but he does well though to reach for it. But again, too full, too straight. Doesn't have the feel for that.
There's a real lack At this venue, 200 has been breached. Pulled away with a lot of power and precise gap. Talking about 200s, it's in t20.
That's the calmness, isn't it? So calm, and it's not premeditating. It seems like he just plays on the merit of the ball.
That is so tough to do, isn't it? Especially in the end overs. You start premeditating as a batter, as this is what you want to do. With Rinku, it's just so calm at the crease. Absolutely right. There's been a lot of lack of clarity, Simon. Lots of different people marshalling resources. Is there a chain of command? Oh, Steve Smith. Out of everyone, that is the last man you expect to misfield. And when it's not your day, it's not your day, Sean Abbott. What should have been one has gone for four.
Start of the World Cup campaign, sloppiness in the field, and now we're getting to the end of this long campaign. You don't see Steve Smith make those sorts of errors too much. Yes, there's some dew out there, but his hands are like buckets, and he doesn't normally miss those.
Make it 25 of the over. Rinku Singh. What a gem he's been. 215 for 3 India. All of them have been over 200. Nathan Ellis with the 20th. And this time, Ruturaj says, I'll also go downtown and straight.
Straight as an arrow, straight back over Ellis's head. Look at that beautiful swing. Absolute carnage here for Australia. The clarity's gone out the window. The execution.
I have to feel for Matthew Wade. This should be taken. Not enough timing on it, and finally, Nathan Ellis, he gets the reward. His second wicket, or third wicket, sorry. If one thought that Ruturaj Gaikwad was going to carry the bat, not to be. The very fine innings comes to an end.
The last over, you've got to go for it, which he did. But no time this one. A very good innings. Played second fiddle most of the time right through this.
It's dropped up with no inner thigh pad or thigh pad. That's the kind of confidence he has, Simon.
He's not planning on missing them, Murali. He's going to use that bat of his.
Higher part of the bat, and hence no timing. Oh, extra cover. Extra cover. It goes over that boundary. This is a different left-hander. He plays on the offside.
That was majestic. Absolutely effortless from the young man. Freed the hands. Released that bottom hand through the line of the ball, which was giving him width. What a shot. First ball.
A line of left-handers in this playing 11. I think of smart, very smart. Just utilizing that pace and the waywardness from Nathan Ellis. Looks like the ball slipped out of his hand. But for Rinku Singh, he knows exactly what the field is.
Just to emphasize on that point, no initial movement whatsoever. He's just playing on the merit of the ball. Obviously, his awareness is second to none. His scoring areas, the gaps.
3 for 43. Definitely says Perakov for the keeper and the captain. Final delivery. Heaved on the onside. Already up and running was Tilak Verma. So a couple of runs to finish that over. 20 runs coming of the 20th over. And India have racked up 235 for 4. Their fifth highest score in T20 internationals. India to 235 for 4.
Yeah, with all the senior Indian players out at the top of the order, these young men, they're showing their fearlessness and hunger. And the Australian bowling lineup tonight, it copped a pounding. It's Australia now. Yes, the dew's in their favour, but 236 is going to be a monumental effort.